Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to be learning about Ida B. Wells' contribution to journalism and why she's important. Ida B. Wells was a pioneering American journalist and activist who was committed to truth and justice through her investigative reporting. She was committed to fighting racism, sexism, and fought violence against African Americans. Wells was an early activist for African American civil rights, women's suffrage, and the fight against lynching. In the time of extreme racism and yellow journalism, speaking the truth about lynching in the South was something dangerous and unheard of. She began to be even more upset with the violence against African Americans when one of her friends was killed from lynching in 1892. She then began an editorial campaign against lynching and risked her life traveling the South for months investigating, where she began her journey with investigative journalism. She investigated with eyewitness interviews, testimonies from families and victims, and looked through town and court records. The New York Times recently noted that Wells pioneered reporting techniques that remain central tenets in modern journalism. She was a pioneer in fighting racism and for investigative journalism techniques. In 1892, Wells published an expose pamphlet called Southern Horrors, where she talked about the rising violence of lynching in the United States. Not only does she talk about the death toll, but also the violence and cruelty the victims have to endure. In 1895, Wells published a Red Record. Expanding on her groundbreaking expose, she included updated statistics, geographic distribution, and photographs. She tells anti-lynching advocates to tell the world the facts, which is something she's known for in journalism. Wells was also a well-known activist in her time, starting and being a part of many organizations fighting women's suffrage and racism. Her legacy is a powerful reminder of the role of journalism and challenging misinformation, as well as how to use the media to bring awareness to critical issues facing the public. Thank you, Ida B. Wells, for your courage and fearless spirit that have not only changed journalism but society as well.